Hello, it's Dennis, and today I'm going to present you Lazzyqa, a showcase NFT portfolio application for Zilliqa blockchain. And let's start with some problems that we have identified while researching this case. So the first and foremost problem was a technical one, as there is no way to index blockchain in Zilliqa. In Ethereum, we get nice things like the graph, which allows us to write indexers in TypeScript or actually in assembly script and index any data in blockchain, and then you can like show NFTs, search them, and so on. But there is no such tech in Zilliqa yet. And the second problem is that there is some different marketplaces, and so we need to get data directly from the blockchain if we don't want to like connect to multiple different APIs. And for existing marketplaces, there is nothing like logging with Google, so using it can be quite challenging. So we've came up with the idea of Lazzyqa, an NFT portfolio manager, but also something more. And when I say more, I mean it's a tech preview of a blockchain indexer for Zilliqa that can run custom indexers, which runs an NFT indexer for now. And the NFT portfolio itself can provide an API for other parties to like read information about NFT on certain addresses and so on. And it also, as NFT portfolio manager, makes it extremely easy to share your portfolio. It integrates with social networks and allows you to quickly log in, like add addresses and show your NFTs to the people. Our advantages to the existing tech is in our solution architecture, which is extensible to generate case like the graph, and it has an incredible indexing speed of 5,000 transactions per second, thanks to Apache Kafka. And we can log in with any social network. It has some fun features like a random portfolio, and we can also display the history of any NFT as all the blockchain is indexed. We can run analytics here, like get the most transferable NFTs, and of course we can get a shareable link to our portfolio to again show the people. So what we have actually done during this hack is we deployed a whole bunch of infrastructural services, an Apache Kafka, MongoDB, our indexer backend and frontend, which we have developed. We've indexed the whole Zilliqa blockchain, like all NFTs and all transfers of all NFTs. We've integrated social login to login with Google to your own personal NFT portfolio, and we've created a basic NFT portfolio functions like portfolio links and also some fun things like go to random portfolio. For the technology deep dive, our selection architecture consists of three main layers, and the first layer is Kafka, which is used as event stream layer. So basically all the events in indexer go through Kafka. And then there is an indexer layer, which is divided into three stages. The first stage is block loader, so it uses Zilliqa API to query for transaction blocks and store those blocks in block topic, and it always gets like the last blocks, so even if it's down, then it will index the blocks from the last block it's seen to the last block in Zilliqa. And we've actually run from zero, so to index everything in Zilliqa. And the next stage is transaction loader, which asks for a block from block topic, then asks Zilliqa to provide a transaction list in those block. It then splits these transactions in batches of 20 transactions per batch and stores them into transaction batch topic, which is read with transaction detail loader, which loads each individual transaction in batch in parallel. So it speeds up the transaction loading quite significantly, extracts transaction details, and stores it in transaction topic. And so Finally, in transaction topic, there is like all the transactions. For each transaction, there is an information of which event happened in this transaction, what block this transaction came from, and so on. So here you can index the whole blockchain based on events, transactions, like sender address, recipient address, and so on. And so the last layer is application layer. We have implemented an actual NFT indexer, which indexes mint events in Zilliqa blockchain and also transfer events. Because there is a standard called Z1, which defines mint event as an event to create a new NFT and transfer success event as an event that NFT has been transferred. And it indexes the whole information from those events and stores all NFT and their associated data in MongoDB. And then there is a backend application which is used to query NFT data from MongoDB, and as you can see, the queries are quite can be quite complicated. Like we can have random portfolio, we can get all the transfers, can get most transferable NFT, perform any kind of analytics, because MongoDB is extremely good for analytics, and we also built a front-end application to display those NFTs. And of course, MongoDB is also used to store application data like user portfolios and so on, so off-chain data. We have used a whole bunch of different technologies, including Zilliqa blockchain, of course, Apache Kafka, MongoDB, and Node.js. And of course, there is some future work for this project. First, we can come up with better design. Currently, it's just a basic material UI. We can visualize history of NFT, like transfer and so on. We can add more authorization providers. We can have probably in future some metadata standard, because for different marketplaces there is different metadata, and we can of course build our own marketplace with like gasless mint and so on. So there is much to be improved, but currently this prototype works. It solves problem of portfolio sharing, and it also provides its users with a nice ability to index Zilliqa blockchain very easily, fast and efficient. And that's our beautiful team. Thank you, and now it's demo time. Again, it's Dennis from EasyChain, and let's have a quick look of what Lazzyqa can actually do. So here we can go to lazzyqa.easychain.tech and have a look at that. And on the main page we have like a random portfolio, which is not actually random. That's the latest NFTs that are inside the blockchain. And for each NFT we can go to like its author's profile and see NFTs by the same author, or we can go to like owner profile and have a look at NFTs by those owner, or we can just like feel lucky and go to random portfolio. And there is like no tokens here, so let's go again. Here we are, some random token by random address. So let's have a look at how we can create our own portfolio to share with the world. So let's like have a random address like this guy, copy it and create a portfolio. So here I can log in with Google, so I will just continue to log in here, and here is my Google login. So I just want to show my own portfolio, add address like this address, and click save. So I have now saved my portfolio, and here is my link to it. So I can go here and then go to this portfolio. As you can see, I have like one token here. Let's go to explore and add some other address like this guy's address. So let's go explore, go to my portfolio, add another address, save it, and go to it again, and I have more tokens here, so I can create portfolio with like any number of addresses and get shareable link and share it with the people. So thank you. That's it for the live demo.